Bring out Stomp.io.
Yeah.
Let's focus on the startups. Yeah.
Okay, so Stomp. Stomp is a social adventure network that helps us find fun things to do wherever we are. Now, I created Stomp because I needed it. I've been working so feverishly on startups for the past 5 years that I actually forgot to live my life. My girlfriend broke up with me. I lost touch with very good friends, and I became, boring and unpredictable. And I want to fix that. I want to help everybody live a bit more adventurously. I want everybody to do things like squirrel fishing. Who here's been squirrel fishing? Anybody? Squirrel fishing is awesome, and it's really easy to do. I mean, all you need is a nut on a string, a curious rodent, and you're good to go. And this is great because this is a win-win. You're feeding a squirrel after a long, hard winter. We have some fun, and we just might meet some new friends who share our crazy hobbies. And there are thousands of experiences just like this wherever we are. There's no reason we should ever be bored. The only question is how do we discover them and how do we do them with our friends? So let me use myself as a use case. I flew into San Francisco about a week early. I was staying in a hostel, and I met some really awesome people. And we were sitting around a table, bored. So I whipped out my iPhone. Now, the first thing that comes up is fly in a vintage warplane. And this is awesome. I really want to do this. I've always wanted to fly in a biplane over the bay. That'd be awesome, but it's $300. And there's a reason we're all staying in hostels. But I'm going to add this to my bucket list. Someday I want to do it. So next up is lick a banana slug. Apparently, this used to be used for dental surgery because the poison actually numbs your mouth. And this is a picture of Aaron. Aaron's driving the presentation. Hi, Aaron. Aaron is completely crazy. There's no way I want to do this. I'm going to dislike it. And what we're doing now is teaching Stomp what we consider an adventure to be. I mean, maybe we're a crazy adrenaline junkie, like in taking insane risks, or maybe we have a family and just want to show our kids a fun time. Now, my new friends and I at the hostel, we were a bit less sane, so we decided to do sumo wrestling. So we walked over to the local sumo store, got these big inflatable suits, went to Golden Gate Park, and actually did it. And it was great. We took a lot of pictures, and a crowd started forming. Other people did it. We kind of spread our joy out. And then we upload these photos to Stomp. So when we upload these things, it's going to do the standard thing. It's going to broadcast it out to our Facebook and Twitter friends so we kind of show off how adventurous we are. We're also going to get some points and badges, so maybe we can earn some adventure travel rewards. But what I find most cool is that this photo also goes on my adventure log. And an adventure log is like a scrapbook of some of my best memories. When I look at this, I'm happy because I remember what I did and who I did it with. And this is important because Stomp is not just about finding fun things to do. It's really about the people we do it with. That's what makes it special. That's what makes it memorable. And it's my hope that people are going to use Stomp to make lifelong friendships and maybe even to find someone to fall in love with. Because that's what really matters. So one way we connect people is with the plan of the week. This is like an adventure-oriented meetup. We're going to be doing these in San Francisco, Boston, and New York once per week. Our first one is tonight. We're going to meet outside. We're going to be escorted by a limo bus to do indoor wind tunnel flying. Now, normally, these cost money, and the more people who sign up, the cheaper it gets. But tonight, thanks to iFly, they covered 100% of the costs. So it's free, but we only have 24 spots, so if you would like to go, you can sign up at stomp.io, or you can download the iPhone or Android apps, which are on the app stores right now. Thank you very much.
Wow. So what do you guys think of love and falling in love and being in love?
It looks like Jackass for nerds, but
Oh.
not that that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
The banana slug, you have a lot of time on your hands. I have small children, so my kids do lick banana slugs, but not adults. How you get? It's like a Groupon, right? Like a kooky Groupon.
I would say it's more like Meetup meets Groupon. It's really about getting people out there to do fun things, and giving them a deal is a good motivator. I mean, if you're like me, I might add go skydiving to my bucket list, but I won't actually do it until one of my friends pesters me to do it, or a merchant offers me a deal to go do it. So you can see we're like collecting crowds to offer deals to, so they actually can do the things they want to do already.
But they have to be wacky, presumably.
Excuse me?
Sort of be wacky and hipster San Francisco.
So I gave the wacky example because I wanted to be memorable, but you can define what you want an adventure to be. If an adventure to you is going to get the best hot chocolate in the city, that's fine. This will be all user-generated content and curated, and I want a wide diversity from family activities to going skydiving to going squirrel fishing.
Kevin squirrel fishes, so go on, Kevin.
I'll squirrel fish right now.
All right, then we'll do it.
He's
I'll take a whole
crazy. He's
do
crazy
that.
like
All you
that.
need is a nut and a string, Kevin.
That's awesome.
I think the key takeaway here is that whatever you do, your tagline should be is that all you need is a nut on a string.
Oh, that's good. That's a good one. I like it.
So I would do this. I would be a user, absolutely. I do crazy stuff like this all the time. But how do you size the market? I mean, how many people are there really out there?
I mean, the idea is to find fun things to do around you. I mean, that's kind of a universal need. I mean, whether you're 40 years old and have a kid and want to do something, or whether you're a wacky 22-year-old college student, that's pretty universal. I would say our sweet spot is people who graduate college when they're no longer immersed in that community and before they have kids. Because there's a lot of discretionary time, a lot of discretionary income.
Yeah, because if you're older, it's someone please watch my child and to not die so I can sleep, pretty much.
That would be my experience.
My biggest issue is I actually see this as a feature, and that it would actually be built into other sites like Daily Booth, Path, or Instagram, or other sites like that. So I don't really understand how it's a standalone service.
I see it as the core thing this does, encourage people to get out there and do things by finding fun things around them. Instagram isn't a collection of curated, high-quality things to go do. Neither is Facebook. I guess it could be, yeah.
So do you really see this as like a marketplace for fun ideas?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. Oh, Shervin has something to add. He's a nut.
Yeah, how many nuts are there? I think it reminds me of Zosie a little bit, but I think you're approaching it in a quirky way, which is great. And I think there is a trend for more people to want to collect experiences rather than material goods, and tapping into that and doing that in a unique and quirky way with your own voice could really work. So I'll go with Kevin. Squirrel.
Let's do it.
Awesome.
Fishing.
It's on, baby.
Hold you to it, too.
Now we have something to do lunch. Let's hear it for Stomp.io. Very good. Well done. All right.